Video ini dibuat untuk memenuhi tugas pada mata kuliah Bahasa Inggris untuk Matematika yang diampu oleh Bapak Ramdhan Fazrianto S, S.Si, M.Si.
Hello everyone, greetings to all of us. Thank you for coming to this video and an honor to meet you here. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Jelyani Feronika with student ID number 84202210006. I'm from class 1A, Mathematics Education Study Program, Faculty of Teacher Training and Education, Suryakancana University, Cianjur. Today, I will try to discuss material about fractions and linear equations of two variables. But before that, what is a fraction? In simple terms, a fraction is a number that has a numerator and a denominator, where the denominator is not equal to 0, because if the denominator is 0, then the result of the fraction will not be known, because it is undefined. Okay, let's just talk about it. Pay attention to the first question, namely the addition of common fractions. 2 over 7 plus 3 over 7 equals. If we look at the first question, the fractions in the first question have the same denominator. So, if the denominators are the same, then we can directly operate the numerator. So, 2 plus 3 equals 5, and the denominator still 7. So, the answer is 5 over 7. Let's move on to the second question. 2 over 3 plus 1 over 5 equals. If we look at this question, the denominators in this fraction are different, namely 3 and 5. So, if the denominators are different, we must first make the denominators the same. To equalize the denominators, we can use an easy trick by way of cross multiplication. Okay, let's pay attention. 2 times 5 equals 10. Because this is a form of addition, we write here plus. Then 1 times 3 equals 3. And for the denominator, 3 times 5 equals 15. After that, 10 plus 3 equals 13. And the denominator equals 15. So, the answer is 13 over 15. Okay, let's move on to the subtraction form of common fractions. Example, 3 over 4 minus 2 over 5 equals. Remember that an easy trick for addition and subtraction on common fractions, we can calculate it by cross multiplication. Okay, let's pay attention. 3 times 5 equals 15. Because this is a form of subtraction, we write here minus. Then 2 times 4 equals 8. And for the denominator, 4 times 5 equals 20. After that, 15 minus 8 equals 7. And the denominator equals 20. So, the answer is 7 over 20. Okay, let's move on to the form of multiplication of common fractions. Example, 4 over 5 times 2 over 7 equals. To answer questions in the form of multiplication of common fractions, we can directly multiply the numerator and denominator. For the numerator is 4 times 2 equals 8. Then for the denominator is 5 times 7 equals 35. So the answer is 8 over 35. And the last one is a question on the division form of common fractions. Example, 2 over 7 divided by 3 over 5 equals. Let's see if the form of the fraction is division. 2 over 7 is still written. Then the divide sign changes to a times sign. And the previous fraction 3 over 5 is reversed to 5 over 3. Okay, now the form has become a multiplication of common fractions. If it's like this, we can immediately multiply the numerator and denominator. Namely, the numerator 2 times 5 equals 10, and the denominator 7 times 3 equals 21. So, the answer is 10 over 21. In this video, we will try to discuss an example of the addition of mixed fractions. 3 over 4 plus 2 over 3 equals. The solution is not much different from common fractions, but before calculating it, we need to convert mixed fractions into common fractions first. The first step, 3 over 4 is still written, because here the form is addition, so here we write plus. Then, for the mixed fraction 2 over 3, we convert it into a common fraction. The trick is to multiply 2 times 3 equals 6. Then add 6 plus 2 equals 8. So we can write 8 and the denominator is 3. So the fraction becomes 8 over 3. Okay, now the form has become the addition of common fractions. Remember that an easy trick to adding common fractions is to cross multiplication. So 3 times 3 equals 9. Because this is a form of addition, we write here plus. Then 8 times 4 equals 32. And then the denominator is 4 times 3 equals 12. After that, 9 plus 32 equals 41. And the denominator is 12. So the answer is 41 over 12. One more discussion. We will try to discuss about linear equations of two variables. Example, 2x plus y equals 8 and x plus y equals 10. To solve this, we can suppose 2x plus y equals 8 become equation 1 and x plus y equals 10 become equation 2. Then we can use the mixed method, namely by elimination and substitutions. Okay, let's take a look. The first step is elimination. Elimination aims to eliminate the variable x or variable y, provided that the number in front of the variable x or variable y must be the same, so that it can be eliminated. So now, we are going to eliminate the variable y by subtracting it. Then, we can write 2x plus y equals 8 minus x plus y equals 10. Thus, we can eliminate the trick y minus y equals 0. Then 2x mean x equals x, and 8 minus 10 equals mean 2. So, we get x equals mean 2. The next step is substitution. Substitute x into equation 1 or equation 2. To make it easier to calculate, we will substitute 8 into equation 2. So, we can write x plus y equals 10, then substitute 8 equals mean 2 plus y equals 10. Then, we move mean 2 to the right side, so that the sign changes to plus 2. So, y equals 10 plus 2. Y equals 12. Thus, we get y equals 12. So, the answer is x equals mean 2 and y equals 12. Well, that's my explanation of fractions and linear equations of two variables. I hope this video is useful for all of us. I'm sorry if there are some mistakes in pronunciation and so on. Finally, thank you very much for your attention. I hope you have a nice day. See you and goodbye.